Hey everybody, welcome to the workshop. So today we've got the Hercules compound sliding miter saw, and we've used this for about 3.5 years now, and we use it pretty rough, and we need to do some maintenance. So let's check it out. Maggie and I have had this saw over 3 years now, and it's cut every board in our house, so it's gotten a lot of heavy use. And what we've noticed in the last couple of months is it has started kind of feeling not as smooth as it was. It also seems to spark a lot at the armature. Also, when you let off the switch, it doesn't seem like it stops as smoothly or as quickly as what it had. So basically what we've come to find out is this saw needs a set of brushes. And we're going to go ahead and get them replaced before we tear up the armature and end up having to replace the entire saw. So follow along. Changing electric motor brushes is an easy job. And if you can run this saw, you can certainly change these brushes out. The trick to it is do it before they get really bad, or else you'll have torn up the armature as well. If the armature's damaged, it's pretty much game over. So stay up on the brushes. So motors have 2 brushes, one on each side. And on this particular Hercules saw, it has this giant screw that you just unthread, and then it's a matter of just grabbing the armature and pulling it out. Do make sure the power's off to the saw. I always like to go ahead and use the air gun to blow out any sawdust that's in there. It does seem to get everywhere. Now I found these brushes on eBay, and the seller on eBay was the only seller I could find that listed this particular saw as having brushes that fit it. I found a whole bunch for DeWalt and other brands, but this one was the only one that said it fit this Hercules saw. The funny thing is, I couldn't find any dimensions on these. So I'm showing the dimensions here, and if you can find a set of brushes on eBay or on Amazon that have these dimensions, you know, there's nothing special about these carbon brushes. Pretty much they're all the same, but the sizes are different. And again, like I said, this was the only size I could find that would fit this particular saw. The only tricky part of replacing these is they're spring loaded and they want to bounce out of there. And so you kind of have to hold it in with one finger while you put the cap in place. And then once you've got the cap in place, just go ahead and thread it in. Make sure you don't cross thread it though. So I went ahead and turned it backwards about a quarter turn to make sure it was threaded good, and then just went ahead and ran it in. This particular saw, it has really nice large caps. I liked it. Then just make sure you do the other side the same way. Now this is a thing that I found funny. Harbor Freight has a new service center online store, and I went on there and I was able to find the brush. They actually were very helpful. They looked up and found the number and everything. The odd thing to me was their brushes were priced per brush, and those things were $25 a piece. So a set of brushes from Harbor Freight for this saw would be $50. And it's just weird to have anything priced singularly when it takes a pair. But the eBay brushes I found, like I said, they were $24 for the set. So that made it pretty much half price what Harbor Freight found. And I found a whole bunch of brushes on Amazon that were half price of that. So basically anywhere from $13 to $15 for a set of brushes. The only problem was none of those had the right size. And everything I looked at, including talking to the people at the Harbor Freight parts store, couldn't tell me the size of these brushes. Now I could have taken them out and measured them and tried to find it, but at that point I found some on eBay that said they would fit, so I just went ahead and used those. And I'm kind of glad I did, because it worked out really well. So this DIY repair, it only took about 3 minutes to do this, and let's go ahead and check it out and see if it feels any better. Oh yeah, there's the smooth saw we like. So it may not be brand new after 3 years of use, but it definitely could use those new brushes, and it definitely made a difference in how this saw feels. Also, looking at the armature there, it's sparking way less. And when you let off the switch, it goes ahead and stops pretty quickly and very smoothly. That's what we're wanting. I'd say that was a win for $25. We got probably at least a couple more years of use out of this saw, and we're glad we do. So I'm on Amazon here, and I'm just looking at all these brushes, and there's a whole bunch of them that look similar and are a whole lot less expensive. But the ones that list the measurements, none of those would fit. All right, well, we're going to call that fixed. The saw does sound a lot smoother now, and it cuts good. It's still throwing a few sparks, but nothing like it did before. So I think we're in good shape, and I think we got those brushes replaced before it tore up the armature, which is what's really important. So the only thing I noticed about this whole thing was these brushes for $24 is about double what they ought to be. And Amazon's full of brushes that are half that price, but they don't all list the measurements, and none of the ones that did list the measurements would fit this particular saw. The only thing that I will say good about the eBay source I found is they were half the price of the Harbor Freight direct source. So at Harbor Freight, you can get on there and they can find you, they're very helpful, they can find you the part number and get it sent to you. But those brushes are $25 per each, so it'd be $50 for a set of brushes. And it's just crazy. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It absolutely helps our channel, and we appreciate you watching. We definitely ask you to subscribe to see more. Have a great day, and be safe.
That is nice. That's really nice. It's not sparking or arcing. It's working faster and smoother. It's really good. I like it. Thanks.